G'day gang, GameolioDan here! How you going? We are back in the Elder Scrolls Online. I'm gonna make this climb all the way up here in time and rhyme like a mime. Does a mime? No, mime doesn't rhyme. That doesn't make sense at all. Light of Meridia. One of the fabled lights of Meridia.
These lights of Meridia can free me from Molag Baal's bondage. Find them and bring them to me.
Projection of King Laloriarian.
Know that you may jump from here and rejoin your friends below. What power I still possess shall keep you safe.
Are you for real? I can jump from here? Alright, let's do it. I trust! Oh my goodness! Save me! Mate, there was a lot of trust in that. Jeez. Library of Dusk Way Shrine discovered.
Welcome back, my friend. Did you find it? Was I right? Was the source of power I sensed one of the fabled lights of Meridia?
You were right. I found this on the other side of the portal.
By the ape, that crystal! It is a light of Meridia. It is said that these orbs of power once allowed Meridia to transport an entire city into Cold Harbour. If an agent of Meridia harnesses this power force, we shall gain a distinct advantage.
Oh, what? Really? Oh man, it definitely is full. Oh, I've been collecting again. I've been collecting, haven't I? Maximum Magica. Hey, Laurent! Claudice Laurent, she's here.
Welcome back, my friend. Did you... By the... With Meridia's light, we can turn the tide of this campaign. Kirith said you came from the Hollow City. We shall go there once everyone has had a chance to rest. Thank you for your help. You know, you remind me of one of my students.
What will you do now?
Once inside the Hollow City, we'll begin helping with the war effort. We must test the lights of Meridia and investigate methods for destroying Molag Baal's plane meld mechanism. There is always research to do in campaigns such as this.
Rescue the king. Vaniscalaria. Restore the Hollow City.
I just wanted to say... What I mean is... Bother. I'm not really very good at this. Thank you for rescuing us, I mean. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I did have another favor I'd like you to do.
That is?
Stibbins hasn't shown up yet. I haven't seen him since I got lured into that library. I'm surprised he wasn't out here with dinner ready for me. He probably went to higher ground, such as that peak over there.
The peak. Spurn Peak, here we go. Stibbins should be there. The Moonless Walk. It looks like the other location we had to go to. Beyond the Moonless Walk. And Galerian's on the other side altogether, so we're... Oh, well, here we go. It's an abandoned pack over here. This pack was apparently left behind when the camp was abandoned. I should search the pack. The pack contains some dried meat, a few pieces of fruit, and a handful of root vegetables. It also contains a seal that identifies it as having belonged to a member of the Fighters Guild. I should look around, see if I can determine what happened to the Fighters Guild members. Captain Althari's journal. Something definitely went wrong with the portal spell. Instead of arriving in Cold Harbour as an invading force to be reckoned with, we wound up scattered to the four winds. I am now captain without a command. The others have appeared with me. We've been fighting or running since we got here. We finally found a relatively safe spot on the edge of a dark forest and decided to set up camp. This is the first time since we arrived that I've felt safe enough to just sit down and record my thoughts. Time seems to flow differently in this realm. Sometimes it feels like we've only been here for a few hours, and other times I could swear we've been here for days. The mission has turned into a colossal failure. Instead of stepping through the portal together, we were thrown in all directions, strewn about like so many dry leaves in bitter wind. Luck was with me, though. I landed in the company of Camu the Khajiit. If only the rest of my luck had turned out so well. We found ourselves in a strange ruin east of this camp. There were cold flame atronachs everywhere, intent on roasting us to a very fine blue crisp. We dispatched a couple of the creatures before we were forced to turn tail and run. For some reason, however, as we got close to the forest, the atronachs stopped chasing us. They suddenly seemed to lose interest in us and return to the ruin. Well, I guess I should stop writing now and help finish up setting up our camp. I'll write more after we get some sleep, provided nothing terrible happens to us in the interim. We were awakened for after a few hours, minutes, days, above sleep by voices. There seems to be people in the shadows of the woods talking, whispering. We can hear them, but the voices aren't distinct enough to make out any actual words. Or maybe it's just a language that none of us have ever heard before. I'm not sure. Every so often, though, we clearly hear something that sounds like a cry for help. Every time we hear that desperate cry, we think of our missing allies. It could be some of them lost out in those dark woods. They might be hurt or in danger or, well, anything could be happening in there. Camu and I have decided to head into the forest and find the source of those pitiful cries. I'm going to leave my journal here, in case any other members of our expedition come across this camp. We'll try to leave a trail so that you can follow our path. We're going to head west and then southwest so follow after us if you can. Here's something else you need to know. Camu discovered that if you touch one of the wisps that float among the trees, you glow and get temporary source of light. Perfect for finding your way through these shadowy woods. I suggest you make liberal use of the wisps. If you are going to try to meet up with us, well, it's time to go. I hope to see you soon, and may the 8 watch over us all. Now, I'm searching for 2 people. Well, we know Stibbins might be there, so let's do this because it's close by. Stibbins will be right. He ain't going nowhere.
Swords. They must be a clue. Now, where did those fools run off to?
The sword appears to have been deliberately placed so that its blade points in a specific direction. Wisp of light. Couldn't really interact with it.
These poor creatures. Just slaughtered. Nothing ever changes. By Ifra's hairy feet, you outsiders just keep showing up.
I'm looking for my allies.
You and everyone else in this forest, it seems. My clan has already declared your allies to be trespassers. You don't want to know what we do to trespassers. The Shadow Walkers will catch them. They always do.
So they're going to kill them?
Does a fuzzy newt goat have 7 toes? Don't look at me like that. It's a perfectly appropriate analogy. Anyway, I hope I reach them before the hunters do. Otherwise, your allies don't stand a chance.
Why do you want to find them?
Because I'm tired of seeing people get hurt. Ugh. Things need to change round here. We've already spent way too much time talking about fuzzy newt goats. I really need to get moving.
How are you going to find them?
Have you noticed the swords left near these campfires? I think your companions are trying to tell us something.
I'm going to keep looking for them. If I can reach them before the hunters, they might just get out of this forest alive. Keep your eyes open and your weapon ready. The shadows here are not your friend.
The extinguished campfire is still warm. Don't have to engage with those. But talking about using wisps, I mean, it's pretty damn light out here anyway, so I don't think we need to worry about that. The sword appears to have been deliberately placed so that it... Uh-oh.
More outsiders. Show them the penalty for entering the Moonless Walk.
Show me the penalty? Where's the penalty? What's the penalty? I don't know. Not sure what it is.
You need to be alive. You have to be. I need you to help me. I didn't do it. I swear. He was like this when I found him. This poor soldier. He didn't have to die. At least the Khajiit got away. How long can he manage to survive, though? I don't know. My clan can be very persistent.
Why is your clan hunting these soldiers?
Because we made a stupid deal long time ago. We became the guardians of this forest in exchange for power and immortality. But look at the cost. Now the Shadow Walkers hunt anyone who dare sets foot in these woods.
I need to help the Khajiit.
There might still be a way to save the other soldier, the Khajiit. But you need to trust me. I won't oppose my clan directly. They're my family. But I can help you find your friend. I just want to make sure no one else gets hurt.
What do you want me to do?
The Shadow Walkers use runners to search the forest, but you'll never see them. They become one with the shadows, all but invisible when the clan is on high alert. There is a way to see the runners, though.
Now gonna see these invisible runners?
You need to collect the bark of a Spriggan. The bark's magic allows the creatures to... how should I put this? Feel their way through the dark woods. Infuse the bark with the wisps of light, and you should be able to spot the runners.
I need to know more before I agree to this.
Your friend is out there, being hunted by my people as we speak. If you have questions, ask them quickly so we can get back to the task at hand.
Tell me about your people.
My clan is ancient, older than you can even imagine. Our tree mender tells stories of the before time, when we lived under the bright skies in the lush forests of Valenwood.
How did you wind up in Cold Harbour?
According to the stories, the Daedric Prince unleashed his fury upon Valenwood. Instead of fighting back, my ancestors decided to offer their allegiance to the prince. And here we are.
So your ancestors just gave up?
Gave up. That's one way to look at it. Another way is to see a clan that wanted not only to survive, but to gain a significant advantage. The Shadow Walkers love power. In exchange for servitude, we were promised power over our enemies.
But you're different?
I explained this to you already. I'm tired of darkness and false promises. Molag Bal gave us power, but he keeps us trapped here. What good is power if we're stuck in this realm forever? I want to see clear skies and stars in the night.
Alright. Taraniel. Fair enough. Let's go and find some Spriggan bark. That is not Spriggan bark. That's a strangler on fire. Got two Spriggans over here though. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. One more bark. Here we go, here we go.
Did you get the bark? We don't have much time left.
Here's the spriggin' bark.
Just scrape a bit off the top end. There. An old trick I learned living so long in this dreadful place. My friends thought it was funny to hide from me, so I'd use this to see them. It also has an interesting side effect.
Side effect?
While it allows you to see anyone hiding in the Shadow Realm, it also masks your presence from them. I've used this method to avoid patrols and sneak out of the forest. It really works. But remember, the effect is temporary. It doesn't last long.
So how does this work?
Touch the bark to a wisp of light, and then cross the bridge. The runners are searching for the remaining soldier. When you spot a runner, follow him. He should lead you right to your friend. And if the effect runs out, just touch another wisp.
Alright, got it. I hope. Alright, Wisp, you be good to me and I'll be good to you. As in, I will not put my axe through you. However that works. I see someone running over there, but I don't know if that's... Oh, there we go, Shadow Mender. Shadow Walker. I want Shadow Runner. Let's make sure we go in the right area. We need to go over here. Show me all your runners. Where's the bridge? Oh, that's probably it right there. And there's a runner. Let's follow. Don't want to lose them. Oh no, we lost them. Ah, let's go get another orb. Another wisp light. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering whether I should stay back a little bit. But it looks like I can just run side by side. He puts his hand up to his brow. I thought he was searching to see if there's anybody following him. I think I was thinking about it too much. Just chase them. Right on their butt.
I could have sworn I heard something.
Oh, they're going to wait for me while I fight? Oh, that's convenient. Alright, continue, mate. We're all good here. There we go. That's nice of him. Staying with this person. Where are we going? Now, I've had this fail on me a couple times now. So I've decided to run in front of him. Because every time I run, like, just a little bit behind him, it seems to fail on me. It might just be the latency for Australians, 200 milliseconds. Maybe it puts me back too far. I wouldn't think so, but yeah. For whatever reason, I had to run pretty much in front of the guy.
I help the Khajiit elf. I know the best way into the tower.
Don't be ridiculous, Snake. The Khajiit needs expert help, and that means I'm going to provide it.
This one does not understand the game the little elf and the snake thing are playing. But we have something important to do. We need to get into this tower. The key to our victory. It's in there. I know this to be true.
Tell me what you're talking about.
We heard voices in the woods. We thought it was other members of our expedition calling to us for help. But Captain Alfari figured it out. The voice comes from this tower. Whoever is locked in there needs our help. And he will help us in return.
What do you know about the Lamia?
The wood elves started hunting us almost as soon as we stepped into this dread forest. They killed Captain Alfari in cold blood. I barely escaped. The snake thing found this one, lost and injured, and led me safely through the woods.
And why are the Lamia and Fareniel arguing?
This one isn't sure. The little elf appeared out of nowhere. But at least she didn't try to kill Kabul like the other elves did. They both claim to know how to get inside the tower, but Kamu doesn't trust either one of them.
Head for the city to the east. It's safe there. I'll investigate the tower.
A safe haven in this place. Kamu looks forward to seeing such a thing. Let me rest for a moment before I head out. I wish I could go with you, but until my injuries heal, I would only slow you down. Good luck, my friend.
Do you have any advice before you head to the city?
This one doesn't know very much about this area, but this one always has opinions. Ask what you will, and I will answer. It's the least I can do.
If I decide to ask one of them for help, who would you choose?
Oh, what a choice. Like deciding whether to roast slowly or leap right into the flames. There is no good answer. But if we were seeking allies, Kamu would choose the elves. They are strong and capable. They could be a great help against Molag Bal.
Not the Lamias?
Well, the friendly snake thing did help me. We shouldn't dismiss them out of hand. They lack organization and fighting skills. But Kamu can't deny their ferocity. Perhaps they are worthy of consideration as well.
I know you can't forgive my clan for what it's done, but they adhere to an ancient promise that will never come to pass. I can help you, though. No one knows that tower better than I do, but I need to ask for your help in return. It's important.
What do you need my help for?
You have to help me convince my clan to break this ages-old agreement. We've guarded these woods and that cursed tower, assuming that one day Molag Bal would reward us and let us return to Valenwood. But that's never going to happen.
How can I change the minds of the Shadow Walkers?
Like me, you've been outside this forest. You know about Molag Bal's plan. You know about the plane meld. You have to tell them that our agreement is worthless. How can we ever return to Nirn if Molag Bal destroys it?
What about the Lamia and her people?
Those monsters. We've been at war with them for ages. My people will never listen to you if you take their side. The Shadow Walkers are powerful. We would be of great help to you, but only if you aid me and convince my people.
Why should I help you and not the Lamia?
You've seen my people fight. We're trained to kill. It's what we do. Maybe if you can show them that Molag Bal has been using us, lying to us, maybe they'll see his treachery for what it is and join your cause.
Very well, I'll help you.
I knew you would help me. I'll show you how to get into the tower, but first, you need to convince my people to end their service to Molag Bal. And to do that, you'll have to prove yourself to my clan. In order to help my people, you're probably going to have to do some things you may not like. You need to accomplish a deed of honor before they'll even let you near them. Otherwise, you'll be greeted by a hail of arrows.
A deed of honor?
I don't want to get into details with the Lamia standing nearby. Meet me at the bridge to the east of here. We'll talk there. Just be careful. Any other Lamias you meet won't be as friendly as Ziknith.
I'll meet you at the bridge.
You disappoint me, outsider. Choosing to side with murderers and thieves instead of us. My people will no longer sit back and hope for peace. We will take our children back. You just watch and see.